Hello, this video is created to help you add or remove funding on an ACUC application for an animal study. The first thing you want to do is log in to the REMO homepage with your CCID and password. Once you've got into the homepage, to confirm that you're in the homepage, click the My Homepage button and your homepage will come up. Select the correct role, so Applicant Role. And then you have two options. You may have a study that is currently in pre-submission that you want to add funding to. And if that's the case, you're going to want to pick the study by pushing on the active link. Then when you want to go in, you're going to use the Edit Study button in this particular case because it's still in pre-submission. Move over through to your drop-down menu and select Funding and Merit Information. And in this case, you'll be able to use the Add button to add new funding to the study, selecting the agency. If it's not in the list provided, you can add it here in 1.2. Provide the exact title of the grant, the PeopleSoft ID number, which usually starts with RES and then various numbers afterwards. Notice that all of these points are red starred, meaning that they must be answered before this change will occur. The speed code, if you know it. Notice this is not red starred. The grant award status, the type of funding, whether or not there was peer review at the time when the funding was done, and if the animal use was described in the grant. If there's any comments related to the funding that you would like to pass on, please indicate that. Notice it's not red starred. Then remember to scroll down to the bottom and click OK. Or you can, if you have more than one grant to add, you can click OK and add another. In this case, we only have one, so we're going to say OK. And you can see that the new information is added to the study. Remember to save what you're doing, and then you can exit that study. You will need to add funding to all the studies individually. The information does not cross over into multiple studies. If you need to add funding now to a study that is already approved, you'll go back to your home, find the study under your My Studies tab. Notice that this is an approved study with the PAA open. And notice on the left-hand side here that you have some options available to you. You would select the Change Funding and Add, or in this particular case, maybe we're going to update the funding in this case. So if we now know the speed code and it's different than what we thought it was, we'll update that information. Come down to the bottom and select OK. That will update the information, and again we click OK because it's correct, and it will save the information to the study. If you have any trouble with this process, please contact your coordinator. To know who your coordinator is, remember that you can always go into the study and look within the study at your ACUC coordinator who's assigned to you and be able to contact them. When you click on the hyperlink for their name, it will give you their phone numbers or the email address. But preferably, if you're going to email your coordinator, use the email ACUC coordinator function within the study. Select Shirley in this particular case and type in all of the information that you want to send off to her as a question and click the OK button. She'll be able to respond to you again within the study and get you the information that you're looking for. Thank you very much.